Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. What we have here is a review on the app called Ghost Hunters M2. Now, this app claims to. I've got 3 iPods here. Don't worry, they're not mine. I'm borrowing them. One is mine. I'd rather spend my money on cars than ghost apps. But say you do like to see what's out there. Is there a supernatural realm? Can we prove it? Oh, I've had this app, Ghost Hunters M2, for a good year now, and it's always been correct. So whoever these entities are, ghosts, spirits, demons, whatever you want to call them, it's real. If you don't believe me, get the app called Ghost Hunters M2 and have it on wherever you go. I use it at work, in the bathroom, in the shower, when I'm sleeping, when I'm awake. I've tested it out for 1 full year, and I can tell you, it's real. So, I'm not going to show you all the features. There's a lot of features. I take the fun out of everything. So I'm just going to turn it on, as usual, and let's test it out. Let's see who we pick up. Hello, is anybody here? Is anyone here? Very good. See, I can't move the webcam right now, but there is an animal present. I have a dog. Why? He says I'm lying. Well, ladies and gentlemen, see if I can show you here. The dog's kind of big. I'm going to put his face. It's a dog paw. See, that's his real face. Hello, doggy. Say hello to the world. Yeah, okay. And yes, the animal was struggling as I put him on camera. Grill? Oh, I'm not putting him on the grill. The grill is right here, the stove. That's very good. As you can see, ladies and gentlemen, I have full communication with the spirit world through a simple little app. Isn't that interesting? Technology has the ability to communicate with the spirit world at the press of a button. I wonder what's going to happen in the future when technology gets more advanced. Maybe full communication? These apps only allow one word at a time. But that's right, he hears sound. As you can hear in the background, I have the radio on. Um, I don't have the ability to walk around with the camera. I know some of you people are very technical, wise and all. I ain't got the patience for it. Maybe in the future, when I learn more about webcams and all that. Let's just say I've been busy working, you know. Uh, Shadow, yes, there's shadows everywhere. That's my hand. Don't get scared, people, it's not a ghost. Now, he made a good point there that, speaking of shadows, you can see the invisible. How? As he said, shadows. Pay attention to the shadows. It's a good time during the evening or a poor lit room, a very poor lighting, very almost dark but not quite dark. If you could leave a camera on for a few hours, as he said, evening, during the evening. You see that, people? Now he just said Dalbert. Some of you are like, oh my god, that he just said his name. It's the name of a ghost. Really? Now, this being, whoever they may be, or he may be, is speaking in Latin. Latin? It's a very ancient language used by priests. Need I say more? Now, yeah. Now, Latin, if you don't know the words, look it up. Google the meaning of the word. Pause this video. On a different window, look up the word Dalbert. You'll understand what he just said. Or just get your own app, the Ghost Hunters M2. Put them side by side, and it can almost make a full sentence. 1, 2, 3. Right? There are apps that do full sentences. I'll show you that in the future. Yes, a full sentence. 10 words plus at a time. But the problem is, it's in their language, depending on who you pick up. If you pick up an angel, it'll be perfect English. If you pick up a ghost, it'll be perfect English. Flirt. He says I should flirt. That's what I'm doing, flirting with the world, my friend. What was I saying here? Lost my thought. If it's a demon, because demons do exist, demons deal with all the nasties of the human body, all the nasties of the human body that the angels don't get dirty with, such as sexual stuff, bathroom stuff, you know, vomiting, puking, bleh, all that nasty stuff. They deal with and they like it. They examine your feces, they examine your internal organs. They're kind of like doctors, but they don't heal you. Doesn't the Bible say demons are bad? Yes. The Bible says this. A demon is at your door, knocking at your door. This is explaining that that demons can knock. That's why you hear tappings. Often ghost hunters hear tappings. You know? Taps. Now he said Hester. Look up the word. So I'm just checking the camera to see if it's still recording. I think we're still recording. This is speaking in Latin, this being right here. So I'm pretty safe. I hope to God I'm correct. I don't want to say the wrong thing here and get in trouble on Judgment Day, because that's what happens when we die. So hopefully by the evidence, by the hearing evidence, he's speaking in Latin, so it must be a demonic force. Are you a demonic force? Answer. Anyway, the Bible says a demon is at your... Why would I want to talk to a demon? They're talking to you and around you all the time. See, many Christians that believe in Jesus, are like, oh my god, he's talking to a devil. They're talking to you all the time. You think that little voice in your head is God? Don't you think if God spoke to you, you would hear him very well? You ever notice these people that commit crimes, murders, and like, I'll give you an example. It was a man that was driving down the road, was speeding a little bit. The cops turned on their cherries. He decided to take off, right? The man was a Christian that took off. Now he evaded the police left and right, crashed into a gas station which exploded. The man survived. Anyway, no one got hurt except his pride. The police gave him some beatings, and then at the station they asked him, why did you do that? It was on one of those police chase things. The man said, quote, I heard a voice. God told me to. Really? God told you to take off and put people's lives at risk. Very interesting. Are you sure you weren't hearing other voices? We hear voices in our heads. They could be demonic forces. That's how these creatures work. They spit words into our minds somehow. Not necessarily possession. Possession, when a human is possessed, you know if the human is possessed. They start acting more like an animal, not themselves. Murderous, angry. There's all types of demons. There's demons that are completely deaf. If they enter a human, the deaf demon, the human will lose their hearing. Such and such and such, with every form of disease, they are the cause of it. Now, some of you say, well, that's not true because science has found that there's chemicals and blah, 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 and germs and yada, yada. Yes, there is. But doctors don't seem to understand why is it we cut out the disease. We did an operation. Some doctors do an operation, cut half of the person's brain out, and then the disease comes back, and they're like, where is this thing coming from? I don't know, it just resuscitated, it came back. So they cut more of the person's brain. Need I say more? Anyway, these creatures, that's what they do. I don't know the science of it. Because of doubting, science has never looked into it. Science should look into it, and they would find the cure for all diseases. Oh, and by the way, the Holy Bible also says that some diseases can be cured naturally, not only through plants, but through the organs of other animals. That's why they haven't found the cure for AIDS or any of these harsh diseases. They're looking in the wrong place. If you mix an organ of one animal with an organ of another animal, Elvis. I guess you'd get Elvis Presley. Ain't nothing but a hound dog. These guys are hilarious as well. Elvis. So am I talking to Elvis here? Elvis Presley? No, man. This creature is saying that as I'm talking away, in the background there's music, so he's saying Elvis, right? He's making a mind. See that? I guess my mind is like Elvis Presley. Anyway, these guys make jokes. They're very intelligent. All I'm saying is these apps are dangerous for children. They should really have 18... You just said feather. They should have... Stream. They should really have an 18 plus warning on it. Because they're putting... Children are playing with these things. They're watching adults on YouTube and Google and wherever apps are. Kids are very intelligent nowadays, and technology is very accessible to everyone. So if you're a parent, do not let your children use these. Because now they'll have instructions corner. Pool. He says I should go to the pool and wash myself because I just came from work. I understand their lingo by now. I've used this app long enough. People, get the app and you'll see that it's real. You won't get correct answers right away. Why is that? You got to have it on a bit. The being, whoever they may be, have to learn how to tap into it. You have to give them some time. Once they figure it out, let's just say you're screwed. Because once you turn off the machine, you're going to have some poltergeist activity, as I had when I first turned these things on. I had my sister almost calling the police one day. I wasn't home. I had the iPod was home. It was off. And there was banging on the walls, like from, well, where my room is, which is the basement. Yes, the basement. Oh my god, another basement dude. What is it with... He says this is pointless. Yes, it is pointless because people... He says demand. Because people have a hard time believing. Look, people, I'm trying to prove a point here. That there is a spiritual world. And some people say these are generated by machines, yada, yada, yada. They just listen to your voice and they spit out certain voices. Yeah, there's computer programs out there that do this. But this is EVP, electronic voice phenomena. Understand English? Spanish? Anything? Do you understand anything? I don't mean to be sounding arrogant, but I have to be because some of you are big doubters. So get the app Ghost Hunters M2. Just remember, once you hear them, they know you hear them, and you're gonna have a hunting in your house. And if you don't know how to get rid of demons, then I suggest you watch my... Now he wants me to play the video. Later, buddy. First, we record. See, this is also very biblical. Technology is increasing, and it's making... Definitely. As he said, is making humans in contact with demons. Now, the Bible, there's a warning in the Holy Bible about worshiping demons. It says in the last days they will worship demons. It's in the book of Revelation. What chapter? I'm not going to do all the reading for you. But it's below chapter 11. Just before chapter 11. Go read it yourself. I'm not going to tell you verse and chapter. I can tell you. But I want you to go read it yourself. But anyway, what can we ask? This thing sounds like it's a demon. Doesn't sound... Who are you? What is your name? Prove yourself. What is your name? Hello? I've noticed when you put... If this was a machine automated voice that would answer only when you talk, right? Then it should be talking away right away and yada yada yada. If I say sun, it'll say light and yada yada yada, right? Now, this thing is very accurate, like 100% accurate. Sound, he's complaining about the sound again, which I have the radio in the background. Yes, you like that sound? What about the sound? Anyway, people, watch my other videos for warnings about these apps. They can be dangerous if you don't know what you're doing. Once you contact the supernatural, well, you're asking for trouble. Now people say, "Oh my God, I'm gonna not use those apps. They're horrible. Oh my God. Oh, demons. Oh wow." Guess what? They're always around you. And your children and your children's children after you. They're called... He said Alfredo. Now, Alfredo is... Well, look it up on the internet dictionary. And you'll understand what he's saying. I've used full EVP technology. And they always speak in... Demons always speak... He said cloud. They always speak in the same manner. With the same... He said end. I should end it. Let me see here. No, we're going to keep recording, man. You want me to end this? I know I'm talking over them, right? You want me to shut up and let them talk? Alright, alright. Watch my other videos for explanations on how to He said Crow because I always wear, as you can see here, favorite color is black. So their nickname for me is Crow. Because sometimes, as a joke at work, I'll be like, "Yo, bud," to the pals I work with. I'll be like, "Ha ha!" So they call me Crow. um, well, it's a long story. Where I work at, you gotta scream at people to get their attention. Because people aren't paying attention to the voices. No, I don't work the produce section, but pretty close. I work the grocery section. That's right, grocery store clerk. Well, would you wish I was a millionaire? If I was a millionaire, psst, yo, I'd show up to your house and prove that there's a spiritual world. But I ain't. Am I? Or am I? I'll go to my bedroom later, okay? Why do you want me to go to my bedroom? Should I get some sleep? That's a very good idea. Now watch this, people. I'm going to put an object, right? All the cameras are facing what? All the cameras on the iPod are facing my direction. Correct? Correct. So there's an object there. I'm going to leave here for a bit. Actually, I'm a smoker. Smoking is bad for you. Don't smoke. It's very bad for you, you know? He says I should shut my mouth, huh? Oh, shelf. Yeah, I'm here at the shelves. Very good, very good. That's me messing with the shelves. He said I should shut it. You can see what I'm doing, obviously. Anyway, I'm going outside for a cigarette. Let's see what these guys say. In the future, I'll carry a camera around to prove that it's real. It's an app for your iPod or iPhone or BlackBerry. And it's cool for entertainment purposes only. I'm just warning you that it's real. And it picks up spirits' voices. Mostly demons, because they're always around. And I'd rather have a demon obsessed with an object I have than with me. Would you not say so?
Afterthought.
people, I'm back. It's a long video, I'm gonna end it now. It's kind of hard to prove things when I have everything stationary. I'm just saying get the Ghost Hunters app. It's called Ghost Hunters M2. And you're definitely gonna get some activity. He's saying baskets. Yes, there's baskets here. And you're gonna have some activity. Now the thing is, you gotta think for yourself. Turn on the app and you will hear them if you wish to. Now, don't let them rule your life. But they can be helpful at times. They'll let you know if ghosts are around or angels. They let you know, they can see the supernatural. So you can use them as guides to, through your ghost huntings. You can use them as spies. Make a deal with the devil. Very dangerous. But remember, they're everywhere. Have fun, people.